Greetings, dear students. In this video, let us learn all one-marker questions of the basic maths model paper, which is given by the PU board. So let's look at the first question. If A equals 1, 2, 4, minus 1, 3, minus 2, and B equals 3, minus 4, minus 1, 1, 5, minus 2, then find the value of A plus B. So A plus B is just addition of two matrices. Add all the corresponding elements. A plus B equals, you should add all the corresponding elements. So one corresponding element is 3. So 1 plus 3 is 4. And 2 minus 4 is minus 2. 4 minus 1 is 3. So look at the first row here. 4 minus 2, 3. You don't have to solve this entire problem. So 4 minus 2, 3 is in option B. So the correct answer is option B. Then second question is P of A dash is 0.63. Then find the value of P of A. So P of A dash formula is 1 minus P of A. So if you apply in this formula, you will get value of P of A. P of A dash is 0.63, 1 minus P of A. So solve for P of A, you will get 1 minus 0.63, you will get 0.37. Uh, my sincere suggestion is in final exam, please use the calculator. I know majority of the students will make mistake here, 1 minus 0.63, or they will write 0.47, but then it's actually 0.37. So please use calculator, don't do these mistakes in the exam. Then third question is find the fourth proportional of 4, 5, 24. So let the fourth proportional be x. So I will write like this. 4 is to 5 as to 24 is to x. So the question is to find out the fourth proportional. Therefore, I'll write proportion like this. If the question is find the third proportional, then proportion would have been 4 is to 5 as to x is to 24. All right. Now apply the proportions properties. Product of extremes will be equal to product of means. So here the extremes are 4 and then x, and then means are 5 and then 24. Therefore solve for this. 4 into x is 4x equals 5 into 24. Therefore x is equals to 5 into 24 divided by 4. You will get 30. Therefore option A. Then fourth question, if sine A equals 3 by 5, then find the value of cos 2A. This is application of trigonometry formula. Cos 2A equals 1 minus 2 sine square A. This is the formula. So apply in this 1 minus 2 into, instead of sine A, I will write 3 by 5, the whole square. So 1 minus 2 into 3 by 5 whole square is 9 by 25. So this is equals to 1 minus 18 by 25. So simplify this. 25 into 1 is 25. 25 minus 18. 25 minus 18 is 7 by 25. Therefore, first option, option A. Then fifth question, the value of limit extends to 1, x power 3 plus 4 divided by 1 plus x. This is a direct substitution method. You just apply the limit in the equation, you will get the answer. So limit extends to 1. In place of x, substitute 1. 1 power 3 plus 4 divided by 1 plus 1. In place of x, I'm substituting 1. 1 power 3 is 1 only. 1 plus 4 is 5 divided by 2. Option A. Then match the following. The value of the determinant 8 to 7 minus 2. So it's very simple. You have to multiply the principal diagonal elements and you should subtract the product of the other two elements. So 8 into minus 2 minus 7 into 2. So you need to simplify this. 8 into minus 2 is minus 16. Minus 7 into 2 is 14. Minus 16 minus 14 is minus 30. So minus 30 is for the first one. Then second one, if NC8 equals NC12, then find the value of N. There's a property in combinations. NCR equals NCN minus R. So NC8 equals, I will write like this, NCN minus 12. Since N is same, even R should be same. So here R is 8 and here R is N minus 12. So equate those two. 8 is equals to n minus 12. Therefore, n is equals to 8 plus 12. You will get 20. So for the second one, answer is 20. And third one is if 5 is to 20 equals 3 is to x, then find the value of x. Again, application of proportions. A product of extremes is equals to product of means. Uh, 5 into x is 5x equals 20 into 3. So solve for x, 20 into 3 divided by 5. You will get x as 12. So third one answer is 12. And fourth one, limit extends to 0, sine of ax divided by bx. Again, this is standard limit here. Limit extends to 0 of sine x by x is 1. So here the angle and then denominator must be same. Then only you can apply this standard limit. So sine of x divided by x, this angle should be equals to the denominator. All right. Now look at the question. Question is limit extends to 0, sine of ax divided by bx. Now look at the angle. So here the angle is ax. Even in the denominator, we need ax. But instead of ax, they have given bx. Therefore, I'll write like this. Limit extends to 0, sine of ax divided by x into 1 by b. I will separate this b here. Now angle is ax, denominator is x. What is missing here? A, right? So I will multiply both numerator and then denominator by a. Now if I apply the limit, I will get 1 into a by b. Therefore answer is a by b. So A by B is the answer for the fourth one. Then fifth question is if S equals, S stands for displacement. So S equals T cube minus 6T square plus 90 plus 8. Then find the initial velocity. So initial velocity means velocity when time is equals to 0. That is the initial velocity. All right. Now this is displacement. If you differentiate displacement, you will get velocity. Again, if you further differentiate velocity, you will get acceleration. Here the question is to find out velocity. So the given equation is S is equals to T cube minus 6T square plus 90 plus 8. So I will differentiate this with respect to time. So ds by dt equals 3t square minus 12t plus 9 and 8 differentiation is 0. This is velocity. But now we want initial velocity. Initial velocity means velocity when time equals to 0. So in place of time, I will substitute 0 so that I will get initial velocity. All right. So now in this equation, wherever you find time, that is t, substitute 0. So 3 into 0 is 0 minus 12 into 0 is 0 plus 9. So 0 plus 9 is 9. This is initial velocity. So fifth one answer is 9. All right. Then let's go to question number 7. Question number 7 is the number of arrangements that can be made with the letters of the word Monday is. So there are 6 letters here and the question says number of arrangements. So number of arrangements means permutations. If the question says selections, then that is combination. All right. So now this is arrangements, therefore permutations. Now there are 6 letters here. 6 letters can be arranged in 6p6 ways. All right. So if you simplify 6p6, you will get 6 factorial. 6 factorial is 720. 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay. Then question number 8. The number of 10 different precious stones be set to form a necklace is. So necklace circular permutations. All right. So circular permutations, you just remember like this. I don't want to explain the logic now. If it is living things, then formula is n minus 1 factorial. For all non-living things, formula is half into n minus 1 factorial. All right. So they're talking about stones and the necklace. It's non-living thing. There are 10 different stones. So apply in this formula half into 10 minus 1 factorial So this is equals to half into 9 factorial. If you simplify this, you will get 1,81,440. That will be the answer here. Then question number 9. There are 4 routes to go from A to B and 3 routes to go from B to C. Then find the number of ways to go from A to C via B. So there are 4 routes and then 3 routes. You just multiply that, you will get 12 different ways to go to A to C via B. Next, the negation of P disjunction R conditional Q is negation of P conditional Q is in case of conditional, you are not supposed to apply negation for the first term. So write down first term P as it is, and conditional becomes conjunction, and you should apply negation only to the second term. So negation of second term is negation Q. All right, this is the formula. Now, given conditional is P disjunction R conditional Q. So for this proportion, we have to apply the negation. This proposition, we have to apply the negation. So this is conditional. Since this is conditional, I will retain first term as it is. This is the first term here. P disjunction R, I will write down as it is. And you know very well, this condition becomes conjunction and apply negation to the second term. So negation of Q will be negation Q. So this is the answer. P disjunction R conjunction negation Q. Then 11th one, the sum or difference of trigonometric functions of cos 4a into sin 2a. Actually don't have to solve this because the remaining option is half into sin 6a minus sin 2a. For this formula is sin A into cos B. This is the formula. Half into sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B. Apply in this, you will get the answer. Then question number 12, find the value of tan 75 degrees. So tan 75 degrees can be written as tan 45 plus 30. Now this is in the form of tan of A plus B. So tan of A plus B is tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B. I will write the formula here. Tan of A plus B equals tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B. So if you apply in this, you will get the answer. So tan of 45 degrees plus tan of 30 degrees divided by 1 minus tan 45 into tan 30 degrees. So tan 45 is 1, tan 30 is 1 by root 3, 1 by root 2. So simplify this, you will get the answer. Then 13th question, we need to find the value of xyz. So this is simple multiplication of matrices. So in case of multiplication of matrices, you have to multiply the rows and then columns. So here the first row is 1 0 minus 1, and there is only one column here, that is 1 1 1. This is the only column. So you have to multiply rows and then columns here. So x y z equals multiply rows and columns. First column, first row into first column. So if you multiply that, you will get 1 into 1 is 1 plus 0 into 1 is 0 minus 1 into 1 is minus 1. Then take second row. So here second row is 2 0 minus 1. So 2 0 minus 1 multiply with the first column 1 1 1. If you do that, you will get 2 into 1 is 2 plus 0 into 1 is 0 minus 1 into 1 is minus 1. Then you take the third column, third row. Third row is 0 1 minus 2. Multiply that with the first column 1 1 1. So 0 into 1 is 0 plus 1 into 1 is 1 minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. So now solve for this. X, Y, Z equals 1 minus 1 is 0. Then 2 plus 0 minus 1 is 1. Then 0 plus 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Therefore, x is equals to 0, y is equals to 1, and z is equals to minus 1. Then 14th question, write the triplicate ratio of 3 is to 5. So 3 is to 5 triplicate ratio is 3 power 3 is to 5 power 3. This is triplicate ratio. So 3 power 3 is 27 and 5 power 3 is 125. If the question is duplicate ratio, then you should do square of the given ratio. That is 3 square is to 5 square. All right. So this is duplicate ratio and this is triplicate ratio. And if the question is find subduplicate ratio, then you should square root of 3 is to square root of 5. Apply square root. And if the question is find subtriplicate ratio, then you should apply cube root. So cube root of 3 is to cube root of 5. All right. Then 15th question. This is very easy. Find the value of integration of 2x into x square plus 3 whole to the power 2. Now look at this equation, x square plus 3. Differentiation of x square is 2x and 3 differentiation is 0. So when we differentiate 2 x square plus 3, we are getting this 2x. All right. So I will assume that let the value of t be x square plus 3. So I will take this value as t. Now differentiate this with respect to x. So t differentiation is dt by dx, x square differentiation is 2x and 3 differentiation is 0. Therefore, dt equals cross multiply this dx, you will get 2x into dx. All right. Now, look at the question here. So the question is integration of 2x into x square plus 3 whole square dx. All right. Now, instead of x square plus 3, instead of x square plus 3, I will write t because we have assumed that let the value of t be x square plus 3. So integration of instead of x square plus 3, I will write t and this is square here. I will write down square as it is t square and the remaining terms are 2x and then dx. So instead of 2x and then dx, see what is the value here? 2x into dx is dt. So instead of that, I will write dt. So now integrate this. So integration of t square. So t to the power n integration is t to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. You will get t to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1 plus constant. So you will get t power 3 by 3 plus constant. And again in place of t, you have to substitute its value, that is x square plus 3 whole to the power 3 divided by 3 plus constant. Then 16th question. Again, this is very easy. Integration of 0 to 1. I will split this denominator here. All right. So if I do that, so split the denominator there. If I do that, I will get e power x by e power x plus 1 divided by e power x dx. So integration of 0 to 1, e power x divided by x, e power x is 1 plus 1 by e power x. If I shift this to numerator, I will get e to the power minus x dx. Okay. Then you integrate this. Integration of 1 is x because differentiation of x is 1. So integration of 1 is x plus e power x integration is e power x only. But in place of x, we have minus x. So x coefficient is minus 1. So in the denominator, you should write minus 1. Then the limits are 0 and then 1. So this is equals to x. Plus into minus is minus e to the power minus x. Limits are 0 and then 1. So first you substitute the upper limit. In place of x, you substitute 1 minus lower limit. So here lower limit is 0. So 1 minus e to the power minus 1 minus 0 minus e to the power minus 0. So this is equals to 1 minus e power minus 1 is 1 by e. Minus into minus is plus e to the power 0. Anything to the power 0 is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 minus 1 by e. This is the answer.